I think Hannah yawning says it all at the moment. It's just gone 6 AM and we've got a really early start as we're off to the Kennedy Space Center today. Our hotel have been very nice though, and they've given us a little free taxi basically to another resort that we're going to get a double-decker bus with a bunch of other people all the way to the Space Center. So expect some travelling shots and then some awesome footage from the Kennedy Space Center. And it will get more exciting the more I wake up. And if there's coffee. I can't see a single thing that I'm filming, so I'm hoping it's working.
Fingers crossed.
Hannah's going to be narrating everything today for us, because she knows the most about all the space programs. What do you mean?
I'm not really.
You're leading the group today. You're giving the speeches, the tour.
Person to ask is Mike. He follows some of the space stuff, doesn't he?
Represent NASA, and let's get into the air conditioning. I'll tell you the rest of the story over there, okay?
Oh, I didn't even realise you were recording then.
I know I've said it before on this trip, but Hannah, we're going to space. We made it inside the building.
Thank you, dear.
Hannah's going to take it away.
Look at all the spots on my face.
What's embarrassing is that you keep saying this stuff on tape and I'm going to leave it in the video.
It's the heat and stuff. I've got heat pressure.
The heat's getting to Hannah quite a bit. We were out
Good
outside.
afternoon or good morning. Welcome to the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Angeles. I worked on Endeavour, another ship just like this, for about a year. It was awesome. And, you know, all these shuttles ended up in the museums. So you see Atlantis here, but Endeavour is in Los Angeles, and Discovery is up with Smithsonian near Washington, D.C. So now you got to catch them all. Hubble was supposed to last for about 5 years, but it has been in space for almost 30 years, and it's still working right now. Every bit of energy we can out of the hydrogen fuel that we burn back here, one way or another. But, you know, if we have a race car at 1,000 horsepower, one of the fuel pumps.
I would do it first. We're just getting ready to actually go to space. Hannah's loving it. We've had a little bit of a guided tour and a few little mini movies that just explain everything. And now we're been left to our own device to roam around and see this thing a bit more up close. I think we're going to go and touch the tyres. Is that correct?
Where's the tyres?
They've got to be down here somewhere. The actual tyres that are used on the last mission of the Atlantis. The question that everybody asks.
How do astronauts go?
Anna, show them how they go.
No, I'm not sitting on that.
Take a seat. There's the camera. Oh, there's space poop. There's space poop. Someone didn't flush.
Here we go.
Hannah, touch the actual space tyres.
It doesn't even look like they've burnt at all or anything, does it?
Well, no, they don't have the tyres out during re-entry.
But you know what I mean? It's just like,
But these have been to space, Hannah. Stay there. I'm going to get a shot of you and the tyres. They've been to space.
hurry up.
I said touch the tyre.
Have you?
Good job. We're back outside in the heat. And this behind us here is a replica of the fuel tank and the boosters used in the missions. Apparently they were going to put the actual boosters and everything there, but apparently they wouldn't withstand the hurricanes that they get in Orlando, Florida. So they had to make steel structure and then cover it in fiberglass. So hence the replica.
I'm going to mention Lee always decides to stand where it's most hottest to do this.
Well, I always stand where the shots are good. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I know, it's hot.
Okay, we're going to go find somewhere cool
It's a midday heat, so please
to get out the midday heat,
Let's go on the buses.
and we're going to get on the bus, which hopefully is air conditioned, because if not, someone's going to be cranky the whole way there.
Cranky. It's cranky with you for this video, isn't it?
I'm waiting for the... You know how to end the video?
Shut up.
I was waiting for you to blow a raspberry like you did in the other ones, but shut up and do it. We are back to doing what we've been doing quite a lot on this honeymoon vacation, and that is queuing. Hannah loves queuing. She's busy looking at all the plans, because we all know, anybody who knows Anna knows that Hannah loves to make plans. But lucky enough, these plans have already been made for us. We just need to Frankenstein the plans a little bit just to make sure we can fit in lunch for ourselves and everything else.
Very much.
Hannah without lunch is a cranky Hannah, and that's not good. We're on our bus, ready to begin our bus tour. Hannah's looking fabulous. So hot, but it's nice and cool. Our tour guide's only a bit problem with his microphone,
No,
but I'm sure he'll get it sorted soon.
somebody keeps deciding.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Hannah's got quite bad sunburn on her shoulders, and I keep putting my hands on her shoulders and giving her a bit of a rub and stuff, but try not to do it anymore, okay? Right, let's begin the tour.
And the entire VAB, it's so huge that the Roman Colosseum would fit on the roof with room to spare for a parking lot. By volume, the VAB can fit 3.5 Empire State Buildings, and it would take 250 billion ping pong balls to fill it.
Anybody like to play ping pong? There you go. You got a job. Fill it up. Ladies and gentlemen, as the video stated, the vehicle assembly building is one of the world's largest buildings by volume. It is the 6th largest building in the world by total volume. But the vehicle assembly building does remain to be the world's largest one-story building. 525 feet, 160 meters tall. All one story. You can walk right into the ground floor of that building and look up and see the ceiling. They also say it's big enough on top of the building that you could set the old Yankee Stadium and have an acre left over. The building takes up almost 9 acres on the inside perimeter of the building. We're going to come by the front side where the flag and emblem are as we return from the launch pads in just a little bit, and everybody will get a good look and some information there. Ladies and gentlemen, the crawler transporter that's closest to us here, this one has just finished a major upgrade that will allow it to carry up to 24 million pounds. That includes the crawler at 6 million pounds. It also includes the mobile launch platform, the umbilical tower, and the new SLS rocket. Maximum 24 million pounds. Right ahead of us here, this is an old mobile launch platform that we used for the shuttle. This particular platform is the one that Columbia launched from April 12, 1981. That was our very first shuttle launch out at Pad A off of that platform right there. Also, the last shuttle launch, which was Atlantis, and that was July 8, 2011, also flew off of that platform at Pad A. Right now, in High Bay 3 is where they've been building the new mobile launcher and umbilical tower that's going to be used for SLS. And you're going to see that when we get out to Pad 39B. It's sitting on the launch pad as we speak. Folks, I want to try to give you a sense of scale as to how massive this building is. Look in between the two big gray doors, all the way down to the ground. There are 3 people-sized doors. Those are not mouse holes. All the way at the bottom of the building, in between the 2 big gray doors. Yep, those are not mouse holes. Those are people doors. Ultimate goal from the beginning has been to help NASA get the astronauts back and forth to the International Space Station by way of the Falcon Heavy rocket and Dragon capsule. Now, they build their rockets right here in this hangar. They're built horizontal, laid out flat, and they take them up the 5-degree incline of the launch pad on that big white piece that you see sitting up on top. That is called the strongback. The strongback comes down into the building, pick up the rocket horizontally, and take it up the incline. Once it gets up on top, they stand it up vertically, and that's how they prepare it for launch.
Very bright future as NASA works toward crewed missions back to the moon and onto Mars. I can't wait.
Following the Apollo program, Launch Pad 39B hosted 53 space shuttle missions. Today, the facility is a clean pad, meaning it does not house a permanent launch tower. That mobile launcher you saw earlier will be sent here by the crawler.
And now we're coming up here on the front of the vehicle assembly building where the American flag and the NASA emblem are. And the American flag was first painted here in 1976. And that was for America's 200th birthday. And it's been repainted twice since then. It does take 602 gallons of paint to paint this flag.
It's massive.
The thing is, through the launch sequence, that's the bit that
Well, I was ready for you to tell the people from the launch sequence.
I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it.
I'm not sure if any of what we're filming is actually kind of giving justice to the size of this thing. It is massive. Did you just say you don't want to get speared by the front of that?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the same size as us. We will get speared. Well, we've just had some mega munch at the Orbit Cafe here at the Kennedy Space Center. We've got some lovely music in the background serenading us as we eat, and we were just attacked by a load of birds as soon as we came out. That I think a lot of people feed the birds out here, and now they know that, you know, they can get food, they just like attack you, Hitchcock style.
They've given up on us though.
Yeah, Hannah scared them away. Good job, Hannah. Yeah, so we came back from the Saturn V Center, which you've just seen, with a big ass rocket, and we keep getting followed by this little spider.
Oh, really?
I had to turn the camera around. I'm not sure if you actually saw any of that, but there's a mini spider that's been watching over us as we eat. But yeah, we're going to have a quick look at the itinerary and see what else we can do. Have a look at the map, make sure nothing blows away. Okay, we decided we're going to do the Journey to Mars, which is going to be a half-hour live show of some sort. I think they talk us through everything that's going to be happening when we prepare for whatever missions to Mars. And then after that, we've got a 3D IMAX viewing of Journey to Space. Both of these things, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the camera out and film any of it, but I'll try my best. If not, you'll have to make do with the other random footage I get of us wandering around and doing other stuff. Sound good? Sounds good.
Oh my god.
We are ready for our journey to Mars. Are you ready? We're going to be leaving Earth, travelling all the way to Mars, guys. It's been nice knowing you. Say goodbye to the viewers. I say we're leaving you forever, and Hannah just goes, see you later. Now at Mars, Hannah.
Is it Mars or is it the moon? It looks like the moon.
We're at Mars. What do you have to say to the people back at home on Earth watching?
Boogity boogity.
Well, you've heard it here first, folks. The first spoken words live from Mars. Oogity boogity. Oogity boogity. Armstrong had one small step and has oogity boogity. That's going to be in textbooks forever. Alright, I think we're rolling.
I can't see anything. I'm
I
having to
can't
close.
think because of the sun.
I'm having to shut one eye so I can actually properly see.
Right, we went to the Journey to Mars. It wasn't that great, the Journey to Mars. There was a kid who came and sat next to Hannah, and he stunk of shit. He kept
fidgeting and jiggling about, and I think he needed a wee.
yeah, he wasn't comfortable at all. So we thought, no, we'll leave that, and we went and done the.
Why didn't tell his parents?
Yeah, tell me about it. We went and done the, what is it, Journey to Mars? No, Journey to Space. Journey to Space 3D IMAX experience. It was extreme. But now we've come up to the, what is this called? Is it observation?
No, it's a mirror of memorial stuff.
Oh, this is the memorial. Oh, of course it is, yeah. We're now up at the memorial.
I think we're spending too much time looking for the sun.
It is super hot. I think Hannah's just cooking up here at the moment.
Isn't it when you can't see?
So, it's been a pretty awesome day here at the Kennedy Space Center. Seen lots of wicked stuff from the
Stuff
Atlantis.
that I think Mike would be
And
very
the-
jealous about.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you've probably seen that part of the video already with all the new launch sites where they launch the SpaceX.
Where the,
Rockets
what was
from.
it? What's the thingy? Falcon Heavy?
Yep, yeah,
Got
that's all to
launched
do with
from?
face. Yeah, Falcon Heavy got launched there, so all the SpaceX stuff in it, isn't it?
39A that was launched from, wasn't it?
39A. 39B is the new launch site, which they're getting everything set up for, and that's going to be used for the next
Yeah, but
step,
probably
the
not
next thing.
SpaceX's stuff. That SpaceX is probably going to be launched from 39A. That's where they're set up.
Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens.
They got that cool ramp.
We're going to meet an astronaut.
Born in 1959, designated as a naval aviator in 1960, and he served as an attack pilot with both the 1st and 2nd Marine Air Wings. All told, he drove up some 7,000 hours of flight time in several different types of aircraft. He was selected by NASA as an astronaut in 1966, served on the support crews for Apollos 9, 10, and 13, and he flew as a pilot on board Skylab 2. Now, on that flight, the crew spent 2 months in space, and they accomplished 150% of their stated mission objectives. He went on to serve as a commander of Columbia on STS-3 in 1982. On that flight, he and Gordon Fullerton gathered thermal stress data on the orbiter. They tested the robot arm, and he also made the only shuttle landing at White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. Now today, he's going to compare the landing phases for both the Apollo spacecraft and the space shuttle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome astronaut Jack Lausma.
Thank you, Nick. I like our traveling music, a little wake-up music. After here today, I'll keep it cool. This is the best place in the house, I think, right now. I'm glad to be with you today. I'm the ancient astronaut. I want to introduce you to my two sons. I enjoy coming back here. Spent lots of time here running the program, helping the Apollo crews get off the ground. I was a new guy, and this is the way we learned and contribute to the flights. They worked their way up the roster, I guess you might say. So here at the Kennedy Space Center, I did a lot of the work on the lunar modules, helping them get through test and check out so we could get them launched. And so we got a lot of friends here, most of them retired, and our motto is, the older we get, the better we work.
So we just finished the talk with the astronaut. He spoke about the differences between re-entry in a shuttle and one of the pods, yeah?
Yep, that's what you call it.
Because he'd done re-entry in both of them. Hannah found it amazing. I think she got a little bored. I thought it was interesting, quite enjoyed it. I filmed a little bit at the beginning and then I just took pictures throughout because I felt really awkward just holding my phone. As you can see, I had to move my phone out of the way to get it past someone's head. It was sitting in front of me. So,
recorded outside. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go then. I just felt awkward holding my camera up high in front of the people that were sitting behind us and that. So now Hannah tells me Hannah could have filmed the whole thing. Not that she would have, and everything. The camera would have started to droop as she fell asleep and stuff like that. But yeah, not too bad. We've got about another 20 minutes. We're just going to go check out the shop, see if we can get any souvenirs, and then we've got to head back to the bus. Still super hot.
Yeah.
Woo! Ooh. The floor's doing something weird.
All these ones lit up when I walked over.
Hannah, tread on the blue ones.
See it flash? Is it again, look?
You are the chosen one, Hannah. She is the chosen one. Again, I have no idea that actually caught any of what Hannah was doing, because I had it set to selfie mode, and I had to just turn my phone around. So sorry if that was just shockingly bad. If it is really too bad, then I'm probably just going to cut it out and you won't be hearing me saying any of this. But yeah, basically that is it for our day at the Kennedy Space Center. We're going to stop.
We've got to be quick
Right
because
here.
it's almost time.
Say cheerio to the people. See you in the next
See you
video.